Hello everybody and welcome back to Purple Plays The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Last time we entered Faron Woods in the Twilight Realm. Took care of a few shadow beasts, some insects that were holding some tears of light, and returned them to the light spirit, vanquishing the twilight that shrouded the forest. And we now found out that we are the reincarnation of the hero of legend, the brave Pud. And in this episode, we are going to go look into what the spirit was talking about before, about how there was a disturbance at the temple. But before we do that, there's something that I have been waiting to do since the beginning of this LP. At the beginning I said that this would be Manendorf mode, and we were unable to do that because we didn't have access to the amiibo. The amiibo can only be accessed once when you have unlocked the ability to use Wolf Link, or at least just used Wolf Link once. But now that we have, and we have returned to our regular self, go to the collection screen by pressing down on the D-pad. And look, the amiibo functionality has been enabled. Try placing an amiibo on the gamepad. And I think I'm going to do just that. If you look down, it says, do you want to double the damage you take again? This effect will last until you quit the game or receive a game over. There should be an indication on your screen of Ganondorf laughing. I need to charge my gamepad, otherwise it's going to die on me. Alright. And now that that is done, as you can see, our hearts are blue. So, now this run is a lot more hectic. You know those little squid enemies that did 1 heart of damage? They can now do 2. I have quad damage on, so I cannot be reckless. I don't know why I took my sword out. Wait, yeah I do. We have enemies. Now then, it's finally time for that weapon I worked so hard to get. You worked so hard to get? You probably already know this, but swing your sword with B and raise your shield with ZL. I'm so helpful, aren't I? Just think of me when you use those, okay? Yeah, right. So now we have an actual legit sword. Also, when you take care of an enemy, or at least some enemies, if you press A at a certain time, I believe immediately after you beat the enemy, he will sheath it in a flashy way. But only sometimes, not all the time. Breaking open the little Deku seed will sprout nuts, 50 of them to use for your slingshot. So cutting some of the grass, we can get a couple of rupees. This is what I was hinting at earlier when I said you needed 200 or 150. I'm about to find out which one of those numbers it was. So talk to this guy again. Huh? So, it's the Ordinian. I'm just gonna go with that. Whatever. You seem familiar, but then your clothes seem kinda different, so I got thrown off for a second. Listen, things have been a little rough around here lately, so you should watch your step, okay, guy? There are so many monsters now, I got kinda scared and closed off the path to the temple. But, you guy, you want to get back there, huh? You sure do look geared up for it, so here you go. We got a small key. This key opens the gate to Faron Woods. If you looked at the gate earlier, if I positioned the camera to let you look at it, it's actually locked, so no matter what, you have to talk to this guy. Oh yeah, the woods on the other side of this cave are covered in really thick fog. Make sure your lantern is full. You're definitely going to need to use your lantern a lot in there, so bring all the oil you can. And check this out, I have a special one-time offer of a bottle full of lantern oil for only 100 rupees. How about it, guy? What a bargain. Oh, it's 100. I'm all for it. Thanks a lot, guy. Here you go. You really want to make this purchase for 2 reasons. One, you get a bottle of oil. This is essential for lighting your lantern. But that's not really the reason. The reason is he literally gives you a bottle of oil. He doesn't fill the oil in your previous bottle. He gives you your second empty bottle, basically. And you can put all kinds of stuff in that bottle once you use all the oil inside, guy. And hey, keep using that lantern until you'll come back and buy more oil. Okay, guy? My name's Pud. Apparently it's not going to wear out anytime soon, though. I'm just going to light this. It's bothering me. I think there's another one right here. Is there another? I want to believe there is. If you go through that gate, that leads to Hyrule Field. Unfortunately, we can't go there just yet. Because, well, we haven't taken care of anything in the forest yet. We still have that temple, of course. So yeah, it's just 100 rupees, and you can get a new bottle with oil. But I said that there's 2 benefits to it. One is that you get a new bottle. Number 2 is going to be coming up very soon. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Sorry. It's the Yell target. I'm still getting used to that. Oh god. Okay, what are you doing? He was like stuck on the wall for some reason. It was just really weird. I don't even remember the rats being that far in. But anyways, he said that there was some fog here, and if you remember correctly in the Twilight realm, there was this purple fog that was covering the area. You can use your lantern, well, it's assumed that you can use your lantern to get across. But when you light your lantern, it gets taken. I know you want to get across, but so do I. But apparently, she wants to help. Hey, what's this monkey's problem? You idiot. While you were staring off into dreamland, your lantern got stolen. I already know that. Get off my back, woman. Well, you can stay on, because I'm your mount. But I digress. Anyways, just follow the monkey. You might want to take your sword out, because there are enemies, if you remember from last time. Although the moblins aren't here, you can still run into Deku Babas, I believe. Is that a chest? Yeah, that's a chest up there. I'll have to get that sometime soon. So yeah, the guy hinted that you should be refilling the oil in your lantern, and he does give you the option. Oh, there's keys too. He does give you the option to refill the oil in your lantern for 20 rupees, but save the 20 rupees because of this, and I'm going to show you in just a moment. Right as soon as we get past all this. You want to make sure you follow right behind her, like literally on her, but don't pass her up. If you pass through into the fog, you're going to wind up going back to the beginning and having to do this all over again. Hey, look at that, I can even push her too. That's kind of neat. Never knew that. And sometimes she walked right into the fog. Just be very careful. And don't try and overstep your boundaries. That's what I was saying earlier. If you kill them, I think either a certain way or just with a little pizzazz, then he'll do a flashy sheep with his sword, or sheep, and you know what I mean. But we made it! Okay, you don't need to keep doing that. Give me my lantern back now. Alright, you dropped it. Now go away. Pick up the lantern. You got the lantern back. We ran out of oil while you were following the monkey. Well, yeah, you know it. So yeah, your lantern is completely out of oil. Even if you had it at full, it will run out completely because of the monkey. So do not refill it. Instead, just use the bottle of oil and get that shit all the way filled. You don't have to use it now, but it's just nice to have. Okay. Got this weird looking giant slab. It almost looks like a bridge. I'll keep that in mind for later. What the hell's that over there? You look over here. Trill shop. Make payment at the box near the shopkeeper. I don't want to deal with this guy because he is a bit of a jerk. I believe his prices are a little too high. He sells only 2 items. Red potion and oil, I think. I can check. I actually need the red potion though. Buy something, will ya? So, I have an empty bottle. I'm gonna go ahead and just purchase this. You put the red potion in the bottle. It can refill 8 hearts. Yeah, and this is lantern oil, so that's 20. And this is 30. So, you can pay him. You can actually choose to pay him cheaply. I think I can do this. Like, just give him 1. That's a bit of a skimpy, on the skimpy side. Pay like you're supposed to next time, you cheapskate. So yeah, you can actually get away with paying him literally nothing. But if you don't pay at all, he will actually follow and attack you. But he is a jerk. I don't know. I think he overprices. I could be wrong, but you know what? Screw him. But I am going to drink this. Just cuz. I might have a use for an empty bottle later on. I'm actually going to set this to R. And I'll keep the empty bottle where it's at. Okay, so what the heck is this thing? Oh, it's a golden wolf with a red eye. Oh, and he doesn't look too friendly either. Well, that was odd. I think we won that match, though. Oh, wait, never mind. He's still... Whoa. Okay. Hello, guy. Oh, he's ready to battle. Oh, God. Here we go. Come at me! Oh, he just destroyed me. A sword wields no strength unless the hand that holds it has courage. You may be destined to become the hero of legend, but your current power would disgrace the proud green of the hero's tunic you wear. Oh, really? You must use your courage to seek power, and to find it you must. Wait. Seek power, and find it you must. Only then will you become the hero for whom this world despairs. Sorry for the pause there. If you do find courage, and you wish to save Hyrule from the horrors it now faces, then you will be worthy to receive the secrets I hold. Hidden skill, ending blow. Enemies that are filled with energy will quickly recover and attack again, even when stunned by a powerful strike. The ending blow is a secret technique that you can use on stunned enemies to end their breath before they spring back into action. When an enemy lies collapsed on the ground, stunned, ZL target and press A to leap high into the air and deliver a final strike. When the opportunity to end their breath is before you, you will see Finish A appear vividly before your eyes. Now try it on me. So when they're knocked down, and you see the little prompt at the bottom, as they're down, land the finishing blow. That was a pinpoint strike. Never overlook your opportunity to finish with A. The first hidden skill, the ending blow, has been passed on. You learned the first hidden skill, the ending blow. We already discussed that. There are still 6 hidden skills for you to learn. Those are only for one who carries the blood of the hero, the one whose spirit is that of the sublime beast. Grow powerful, test your courage, and when you find you need another skill to overcome the threats that face you, search for the statues that howl with the sound of the wind. Seek the sound that calls the spirit of the beast to awaken me again. A sword wields no strength unless the hand that holds it has courage. Remember those words. Farewell. Well, that was an odd character, but no doubt those are definitely words of wisdom. We will definitely be seeing him again, especially if he has 6 more skills to teach us. Okay, so back on our quest. Okay, as you can see, if you jump strike a moblin, they will be stunned, they won't be down. So you can use your ending blow if you want to practice with that. But it appears we have reached the temple, and it's covered in web. We'll take care of that. Put that away. And let's head on to our very first temple, or dungeon, whatever you would like to call it. I don't care. And there's a whole bunch of keys at the entrance. Always a warm welcome. Also note that rats and keys won't trigger that that flashy sheath in your sword animation. It just won't. The Forest Temple. It's quite dark, actually. I think it's because it's nighttime. Alright, so let's get started. First off, getting rid of these guys. I believe there's a chest up there. I am so glad in the HD version they upped the rate of these climbing segments. In the original version, it took almost all day just to do it. And I was right, there's a chest up here. Found 10 rupees. Okay. So go ahead and put that away, just to take it right back out again. You can actually cancel this animation pretty early, or if you do the animation but there's an enemy you may have missed that's coming after you, you can just keep moving. Hey, that's the monkey that stole your lantern. Doesn't it look like she's beckoning you? Aren't you the popular one? Well, I have you, so I don't need to be popular. Get rid of these spiders, that way you can climb. Oh, I want that rupee. If you try to climb while the spiders are on there, they'll face you and then ram into you, knocking you completely off. So, be wary of that. Gonna break some pots because that is tradition. Yeah, I've actually never been into this temple while it's nighttime, so there's another first. This is a scatola. You want to deal with this guy pretty easy, just hit him with the, just stun him with the seed, and then do a combo, and then end it with a finisher. So, wrong item. We got 4 unlit torches. Let's go ahead and light them. If If you notice, there was a little cracked hole there. We might be getting into that later. If I can remember, anyways. You got the dungeon map. Press up to view the map. Green rooms are ones you've already visited. Yellows show off current location. Tilt the left stick to change floors. So, if you press up, just like it says, green rooms are visited. Yellow rooms, or at least highlighted rooms, are the ones we currently reside in. That yellow arrow is us. And obviously, the blackened ones are rooms we have yet to visit. So it's a little good navigation if you get lost. Always try to remember where you are. Oh, it's actually daytime out here. Sort of. That's interesting. I never knew that. I figured it would be nighttime, but I guess... No. Oh, who's this guy? This must be her boss that she mentioned before in the Twilight realm. And he's not very kind. And he's gonna smack his butt at us. Well, if there was ever a way to trigger me, it wasn't that way. Oh, what's going on? Has there been a monkey fight? Oh no. Now we can't go any farther. We might as well go back. I don't know what's going on, but it seems like she wants to take you somewhere. So maybe you should just follow her. Yes, the main gimmick is going to be using her throughout the dungeon. Her and something else. So she'll lead you on. And these gaps we can't make by ourselves, but she can help us. Just jump toward her and then press A when you swing toward the side that you want to go to. Okay. So we have 2 areas. This is a bomb enemy. The best way to deal with these guys, in my opinion, is to shoot it with a slingshot and just let it blow up, depending on where you want to go, or where you want it to blow up. Oh, yeah, it'll headbutt you. Damn, it did a lot of damage there. Guess it's not really playing around. But I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it to. And here's probably the second worst character in the entire game. Phew. Out at last. Gracious. Once I got in there, I couldn't squeeze back out. You were a big help. Thanks. I've been looking for something in here, you see. Gracious, yes. You must need something here, too. Shall we try working together for a while, fellow adventurer? I can even warp you out of here if you want to leave. You'll be able to come back to the same room anytime you want. I can be quite helpful, you see. So don't think of me as a burden. Now let's get started. Link's expression is pretty much everything in a nutshell. You met Usu, I think it's pronounced. If you call her in the dungeon, she will let you out and allow you to return when you want. Set her with the buttons, and actually don't call on her, don't rely on her, don't do anything, otherwise you'll see her mutant bodiless child. That is no joke, that is fact. But she's not worse for her uses. She's actually quite useful if you are under-equipped to deal with the dungeons. Just in terms of a character in general, she is probably one of the most disturbing things ever. And I can usually tolerate a lot of things, but her I can hardly tolerate. Okay, now this is actually kind of funny. Hit that guy, and he just jumps into the water and dies. It's quite hilarious, if I'm being honest. Okay, so I'm gonna go through here. The monkey wants us to go through there, but I want to go through here. As you can see, the wind currents blow these bridges, that way they turn, but they only blow them once per blow, I guess. I should probably equip that, there we go. Okay, so break these pots, but this is why we wanted to come over here. At least first, anyways. We get a small key. This will open locked doors, but only in this area. When they say only in this area, they mean that you cannot go to one dungeon, hoard a key, and then try and take it to another one. Although I think it's pretty much impossible to do anything like that. I guess it just states it. So, yeah. Anyways, go back here. And the Scatola is still gone. I believe after a certain number of rooms that you pass by, if you go back or if you reset, the enemies will respawn. I think it's the first. So we go here, and oh, it's another monkey. Okay, I guess that's her friend. Gotta help that. Oh god, get that off the screen. Thank you. Well, I guess we can go help them out. Oh, the bridge broke, so that was close, although I wanted to jump off the bridge anyways. But it doesn't matter. So, if you want to get the monkey down, run to the pole. Okay. As you can see, it's still going, but if you keep that up, it's never going to come down. You want to do it twice immediately, that way it'll pop down. Get the cage and trigger the moblins. They're going to be pissed. I also need to make a correction. I thought they had meat cleavers. They just have wooden clubs. Nope. Not today. Stab them right in the crotch. Unfortunately, I can only get one. And that'll be it for them. And I think that'll be it for this episode, too. I am getting quite, off my time limit. So, next time on the Purple Plays, The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess HD, we will continue on the Forest Temple. We seem to have found one monkey, but we might find more. Who knows? And we'll take on their boss. And maybe even finish it all. I don't know. We'll find out next time. See you guys next time.